Now let's get you caught up on the breaking news. Tragic breaking news out of Huron Township. A family's home destroyed by fire.
It was sparked by a downed power line. Local 4's Nick Monacelli is there live. Nick, DTE, they knew of the danger but could not respond in time?
Well, they actually did respond, but they didn't have any line crews available that could handle this power line to shut it off or move it off of the home. You can see the home is right here behind me. A little fire has sparked up again. The fire department has a hose run. They will put that out in just a few moments. All of this happened because a power line fell on the home, but the fire department was actually already here for another home. We were here pretty early. I want you to take a look at this video and listen as what appears to be the roof collapsed. So that fire happened at about 11 o'clock at night, but we've got to rewind just a little bit because the fire department was here after a power line fell on a home next to this. A fire there started, they put that fire out, but then realized the pole with these power lines was going to fall even more. At about 11 o'clock last night, it did that. The line fell on this home. A small fire started, it started growing. The department came out here, put that fire again, but that's when they knew, all right, this is an energized line. This is going to be, or potentially could be bad. So the family quickly got everything out that they could, and the department called DTE. DTE came out and said, yes, this is an energized line. However, there's nothing we can do about it right now because all of our line crews are busy handling other situations. So the family and the fire department had to sit here and wait, hoping it wouldn't catch on fire, but it did, and now the home is destroyed. The woman, the wife, and the mother who lives here is upset, understandably, that nothing could be done.
That's ridiculous. It happened at 11 o'clock, and I put my kids to bed and at 8:20, and then now my house is gone. So I think that's ridiculous. So.
Obviously emotional and upsetting because they knew this could happen. The fire department actually was here with their thermal imaging cameras watching the home slowly become energized. At one point they did make the decision to get public safety personnel into the home carefully and methodically to try to get some things out. They started taking pictures off the walls, things out of the safe, stuffed animals for the kids. There are two little girls here, 2 and 3 years old. They got the stuffed animals, they got some clothes, they got some toys. Everything that essentially you would not be able to replace, especially photos. They were able to get most of those things out of there. So it's a horrible story. The director of public safety here says that he's frustrated by it, but he also understands how taxed DTE is with all this. He said, but from a selfish point of view, certainly he wishes this could have been a priority. So the home, again, you're looking live at it now, destroyed. The family is still here. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do next. The little girls have gone to their grandparents' house for the night. She said that the girls are sleeping. They actually have no idea what's going on here, which is a good thing for them. But they actually still have the line in the middle of the road here, which is still energized. So the fire departments are going to be here until that line gets shut off and moved off the roadway, because until then, nobody can come through here. It's still an active line. We are live here in Huron Township. Nick Monacelli, Local 4 News today.
And Nick, with that line being energized there still, do we have a timetable as to when DTE is going to come out and shut it off? We heard them talk about prioritizing things. I would think that this would be up there on the list.
Yeah, I just talked to DTE. They are working through that as we speak, trying to get somebody out here. They still say that things are very busy, but this is on their list of things to get to now. Unfortunately, with the home gone, it doesn't rise the priority anymore. I'm sure they still have this as a priority call, but it's going to stay like this. There's a fire truck here, police officers on the other side of King Road blocking all of this because, like I said, it's an active line. Nobody can drive over it. Nobody can walk over it. It's still a pretty dangerous situation, and I guess that's the long answer to your question. The short answer is no. We don't have a definitive timetable just yet.
You wonder what other situations are out there that are taking priority over this. We'll have to wait and see. Nick, thank you. 6:06 is your time, and in Detroit now, firefighters are also responding